guys, welcome back to Mojo Grip.
This is actually gonna
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, welcome back to Mike Ojo. Today we are in the car and we're on a mission to go pick up a few copies of the March-April issue of Popular Mechanics featuring yours truly, Mr. Mike Ojo.
Right.
We just kind of got a scare because we called the Barnes & Noble we were gonna head to,
Yeah.
and they don't have it. So that was a little bit of a panicked moment because it's raining, it's gross. We got our stuff together, got the baby in the back seat, and if you know anything about being a parent, that's a whole thing on its own. So we were hoping we're not gonna waste our time today by not
Well, we
finding the
called.
magazine. So we called.
Yeah, so right now we're heading to Publix, which is a grocery store here in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if you have Publix close to you, but if you're looking for this copy or for this issue of the magazine, make sure you stop by every store possible because Barnes & Nobles may not have it, even like your CVS or Walgreens may not have it, so you might actually get better luck looking at your grocery store, which is where we're going right now.
We call ahead. That's the better way to do it rather than stopping at a bunch of different places because you just can't do that in the rain and with a small baby.
Right.
Call ahead.
And speaking of rain, that's sort of been the story of today. Like I want to be extremely excited, and I'm excited. But if you can look outside today just kind of been energy-wise because it's been raining. It's just a little bit of a mess outside, but I'm really excited
You
about
want to talk
this.
about what you woke up to?
No, so actually, you know what? I'll talk
Why
about
not?
it.
It's just
So,
the saga of the home renovation bullshit.
So what actually woke me up this morning was I hear some water dropping from the freaking ceiling in the house, and that basically just kind of put my energy down. So I woke up to that because I'm supposed to feel really happy today, and then I look outside. Sure enough, it's pouring
It's crappy.
out. Yeah. So I honestly, like, I'm just kind of brushing that off to the side right now, and I want to focus on just appreciating this moment that's about to happen and celebrating because, you know, somebody told me today when I was texting with a friend, and he's like, do you realize that this is Black History Month and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I never even thought about all those things. You know, honestly, when I think of how all of this stuff happened, I was just super excited just to get a story. When they first reached out to me last year,
And we thought it was just going to be online.
right? I honestly
We didn't even think it was going to be printed in the magazine.
Yeah,
much less the fucking cover.
Yeah, so this is all still surreal to me. I was just excited to get a call or
Just to get an interview.
just to get an interview.
How many
And-
places were you emailing back and forth trying to get an interview with somewhere that, you know, has a bigger reach, like BuzzFeed?
Yeah,
and
initially
who else?
when I first decided to build my plane, I wanted to get as much buzz as possible. You know, just to get this out there because I really want. This is also really about aviation. I want people to know that this thing exists. So I reached out to a bunch of blogs online, like, hey, I'm gonna do this project. Can y'all cover it? Whatever the case may be. And crazy enough, like I'm very goal oriented, so I still have it. If you look at my notepad that I journal sometimes, I have a list of all of the sites and big players that I wanted to cover this thing, and Popular Mechanics was one of them. And I never even reached out. I remember talking to somebody about it, and they said, well, the best way to get into some of these big magazines is you have to, in a way, stalk one of the journalists. So he said to go on Twitter, you know, try to follow one of the journalists that covers the topic that you're looking for. So I kind of did that, and then it was brushed off for the most part. And then, crazy enough, they reached out to me. I'm still blown away that they found me and reached out to me. And like I said, I was just excited to get a story on the website. And it was during the interview, they said to me, hey, we would like to do a photo shoot. And I was like, so what? So they said they would like to do a photo shoot, but I had to be in LA. And I remember our daughter was just born, and I promised her.
I think you can see her in the rear view. So let me take over from here. So
okay.
months before the baby was born, Mike was doing a lot of traveling, and I'm sure you've seen from so many of the videos, he was going all over the place. Where were some of the places you went last year? Florida, went to California multiple times, just all these different places that he was working. He was flying out to get footage so that he could edit and have videos for Mojo Grip for the months of, I guess, October and November and December, because I was requesting him to kind of be grounded and be home the first few months of her life to help me, because I understand having a kid is a lot of work. My family is about 4 hours away, and they also have small children, so I knew that it wasn't really feasible to ask, you know, somebody to come and help me for a month or so. So he was the one that I was like, you gonna help me, dishes and cooking and laundry and the stuff that I should be doing as a new mom. And so it was really hard for him to try to pack in all of that travel and all of that footage and all of that editing and posting videos that you saw he was working on months in advance before it all went out. So when he got this call and they were like, yeah, you have to come in December. And our baby was like a month old, and I was like, I mean, this is a huge opportunity. So our original plan kind of went in the trash.
Yeah,
and we had to, you know, sacrifice that family time, and he planned a trip to LA specifically to film and to do this interview. Thankfully, we have somebody out there that he can stay with, so it's not, you know, a sudden expense. But I mean, I'd say,
you know, here's the thing, like, you know, I don't say this on the videos, obviously, but, you know, all the 10 minutes, 20 minutes, however much videos you see on Mojo Grip, I try to make the viewers understand that, you know, there's some cost of each trip that I go on. I'm spending about $1,000, because when you think of flight, hotel, rent a car, all of that. But for this particular trip, it was just like I was there for like 2 days, because it was mainly to do the photo shoot. So anyway, that trip was specifically to go do the photo shoot, and then I came back, and sure enough, a couple of months later, they reached out to me. Actually, I didn't reach out to me. Somebody tagged me on their Instagram, and
no, it wasn't even their Instagram. It was the photographer's
No,
Instagram.
it was Pablo Mechanics first, before the photographer. He didn't. I don't think the photographer knew either that his shot was going to be used.
Yeah, I just remember Mike coming out of the bathroom and being like, "They put me on the cover," and Rosalind, his sister, was there, and she's like crying and like hugging him, and I was just like, "What?
Right.
What?
Right.
Are you serious?"
It was such a pleasant surprise. I didn't think of it. Nobody told me. I just assumed that normally when they're gonna put you on the cover of the magazine, they'll let you know, like, hey, this is the cover, so we gotta do this and this.
But imagine the pressure you would have felt.
Right, I know. But I reached out to them, and they're like, yeah, we hope you didn't mind the surprise, but
Excuse me?
The gimbal, I think you did something.
No, I didn't. I didn't touch anything.
Turn it off.
God, stop. Anyway, now we're gonna go into the store and look for the copy of the magazine. We called ahead, like I said, and they said they have it. So Mike is gonna be holding the baby, and I'm gonna record, and we're gonna see where it is.
What?
She's so cute. She's just like peeking out of the blanket.
It should be to the right. I see it.
Where?
It's right there.
Oh my God. There's only 2 copies.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And I wanted to get 4. And also, I think what they did, they mentioned that they have a smaller size.
Oh yeah, it is a lot smaller, isn't it? How do you feel? Be still.
I don't know how to feel. This is so just stupid amazing. Wow.
You know, some of the ladies in choir were like, "That's a really sexy picture of your husband." I was like, "I know, right?"
Yeah. Wow, this is amazing. I want to see the story. I want to see it. Hey, she just been sucking on her phone.
Oops.
Sorry, holding baby with one hand. I would try to find.
Here, let me pause it.
Holy shiznit. Holy shiznit.
Look, she's like, who's that man? Wow, I love these photos of your hands and stuff. Those are so cool.
Amazing.
Why I'm building my own airplane. Look at you! By the way, these t-shirts are for sale.
Oh yeah.
Get your own t-shirt as seen in Popular Mechanics.
We ran on campaign with Bonfire for those shirts. I don't know. I have to like get them to reprint them because it ran out. It was like a limited time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I'll just reach out to them. So if you're interested in that shirt, we can get it.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Ready to go
All
check
right,
out?
but anyway, so we're gonna right now. They only got 2 copies.
So one to read and one to frame.
Yeah, I really wanted to get a bunch. Send one to my friends and family.
I mean, we could still go to another store.
Yeah, so we're basically gonna go hunt these down. We're gonna grab these.
Sorry,
2.
anybody in Atlanta
Guys,
looking for copies.
Go get a copy. I'm so proud of this moment, and I want to give a big thank you to Popular Mechanics for featuring me. This is amazing. Still can't believe it.
Yay! Let's go check out.
All right, this would be stupid. It would be so weird me checking out.
I'd be like, that's me. You want my autograph?
No, I don't have one yet.